Now, whether you religious or not, you gotta agree that the Bible got some good ass stories, y'all. It's like an episode of Power with loincloths and Jesus sandals, filled with killers, hustlers, pimps, and hoes. Now, of all the historical hoes in the Bible, Jezebel is the baddest bitch of them all. Jezebel was such a hoe, they decided to name every single hoe after her Jezebel. Like saying Kobe when you shoot paper in a trash can. Jezebel was like the Jada Pinkett of the Bible. Now, Jezebel was a Canaanite, and King Ahab was Hebrew. And if y'all don't know, these motherfuckers was like the Bloods and the Crips, but they was like, we need to squash this shit, so Jezebel, you need to marry Ahab. Bitch was like, how much money he got? Oh, he rich? But Jezebel was a badass motherfucker, y'all. Had a body like Kim Kardashian. Fucked Ahab up. That ass made him change his religion. Like when Erykah Badu made Common wear corduroy t-shirt. Now she made him start worshiping some other god made out of gold or some shit. A gold bull named Baal. And Baal was like the god of fertility. That means there was a lot of fucking going on. Told you she was a hoe. God ain't like that shit at all. So he sent his prophets down to talk to the bitch, right? And if you don't know what a prophet is, just imagine God is Tony Soprano. And his prophet is like Paulie. And they came to deliver a message, just a little talk. Hey, Ahab, you need to check your bitch. The boss is not happy. It would be ashamed if, a drought would happen. You might need some protection. You see what happened to the Egyptians, Ahab like, well, I don't want to make God mad, so Jezebel like, fuck you. And fuck them niggas too. And the prophet like, fuck me, well fuck you too. Drought, bitch. Then a drought come and motherfuckers die. No food, no water. They was just drinking sand. Tastes like natty ice. And that's when the bitch turned into Scarface. This motherfucker killed all the prophets. Except for about 100. These motherfuckers hid in the mountains. Jezebel like, my boss is better than yours. Paulie like, whatever, bitch. My boss got that fire. So Jezebel got like 900 of her motherfuckers. And she had all of these motherfuckers praying over sticks, y'all. Trying to make fire. Nobody had a match. So the prophets laughing and shit. Hey, look at these niggas, Jesus. After them motherfuckers get tired, they soak the sticks in water. And God prophet like, put some more water on it. And I'm just gonna turn it into fire. Shit turned into fire. And Tony Soprano killed all of her niggas. Long story short, bitch had to go into hiding because they had a hit on her. Bitch thought that ass a saver. Tried to throw him the pussy and he threw her out the window. Damn, Jezebel.
Now, whether you agree with it or not, you gotta admit the Bible has some good ass stories, y'all. Filled with danger, destruction, and debauchery.
We are talking about Prophet Elijah. And if you don't know what a prophet means fuck around and find out in Hebrew. And for real, y'all, Elijah had more fuck around and find out than 500 black women on a Friday night in a Waffle House.
Now, I must admit, this is not biblically accurate because Elisha didn't look like that. Elisha looked like that.
Elisha looked like this. Elisha was walking around here looking like the George Jefferson of Jerusalem. Anyway, Elisha was already pissed because he had to go to Bethel because God's people was fucking up over there.
So God got mad again
about people worshiping idols again. Hey Jesus, I'm so tired of these niggas. I done made these motherfuckers in 7 days. 7 days. And then they going to go and worship some old cow. I made the motherfucking cow. How they gonna worship the goddamn cow that I made?
That's fucked up, Dad. It's real fucked up. Elisha, you better get down there before I fuck them up.
And Bethel was like the Bloods. They was already beefing with God. They already had a problem.
So Elisha go over there, and he gets stopped by like 40 Bloods.
Yo, what up, fool?
Now, Elisha was trying to be cool with the motherfuckers until they started roasting him about his goddamn hairline. Hey, look at this nigga. His hairline goes so far back, it watched black and white TV. Look at that motherfucker. His hairline goes so far back, he drive a DeLorean to the barbershop.
Fuck you, Elisha.
Well, fuck me, well then fuck you too. Curse, bitch. So he cursed their ass, and 2 cocaine bears came out the woods and ate their ass up. Got ate by a bear because of a bad hair day. God damn.
Now, whether you agree with the Bible or not, you got to admit they got some good-ass stories, y'all. The shit is like the wire with sand, sandals, and sacrifice. And David was so gangster, he might as well been the Omar of the Bible. Because if you come at the king, you best not miss. We're gonna start off this story talking about this sucker-ass motherfucker right here named King Saul. Now, Saul was one of the original haters in the Bible. He walked around with a permanent stank face and shit. I mean, you know those people that walk around and look like they smell farts all day? For real, he was like Skip Bayless. And David was LeBron James. So God was like Sosa, and he had a problem with the Amalekites, so he wanted Saul to take care of it. Saul was like, fuck that motherfucker, no women, no kids. So God decided that he wanted to remove him from the position. So he sent this capo Samuel down, to his homeboy Jesse's house and was like, yo, where David at? God got something for him. He want him to be the boss. But before Samuel anointed David, he had to tell him to go put some damn clothes on. I mean, David, you ain't swinging like that. Why you walking around naked all the time? At the time, David was out in them shepherd streets, killing lions and bears and shit. In the meantime, God sent some evil spirits to fuck with Saul, man. Had him up late nights and shit. I mean, Saul was shook. He thought Sosa was about to have him pop. I mean, he was so shook, he needed some music 24/7. And David just so happened to be the best harp player in the land. And David was like the Sammy Hagar of 2 Samuels. And then some shit pop off. I mean, the ops roll into town, these motherfuckers caught the Philistines and they popping big shit. And these some big motherfuckers too. And the biggest of the beast happened to be this motherfucker named Goliath. Motherfucker was like Debo and Friday. As soon as they saw him, nobody wanted to fight. So the Philistines like, yo, we bigger than y'all, we stronger than y'all. We don't want to kill all of y'all, Just send one of y'all best motherfuckers to come out here, and square up with Goliath. And everybody started looking at Saul. Hey, boss, you the king, right? Don't you think it's time for you to do some king shit? Do you not see the size of that motherfucker? I'm like 5'6" with my heels on, man. Anybody want to fight this motherfucker? Anybody? I'll give you my sword and shield and shit. Shit was quieter than a mouse pissing on cotton. So David roll up like Riley and be like, man, y'all acting like some real bitches right now. How y'all work for Sosa and gonna be acting like some little bitches? Well, why don't you take your black ass out there then? Shit, you ain't saying nothing but a word, player. Shit, you ain't saying nothing but a word. And no, I don't need your sword. I don't need your arm. I don't need none of that shit. I'm from St. Louis. I got 5 rocks in my pocket and that thing on me. First, David dissed him and called him uncircumcised and shit. And then he put one right in the middle of his head with a desert eagle and cut off his head. Are you not entertained? And just like LeBron James, that child prodigy would grow up to be the king.